A very good afternoon to everyone watching. My name is Ashna Malkani and I'm your host for the Corporate Tax series. Today, we have a speaker in-house whose name is
Mr. Mansoor. I'm a finance advisor at Avianco, and today I will be giving you an insight on the corporate tax.
Right, so now that we have that established, let's get right into the questions. So, just to establish at first, this is going to be a Q&A series where I ask Mr. Mansoor a bunch of questions and then we'll have a different speaker for every episode. So, stay tuned to our channel. Alright, so Mr. Mansoor, what is corporate tax?
So, corporate tax is the tax which will be levied on the profits of the business.
Alright, so when will it come into effect in the UAE?
So, it will come into effect after June 2023.
Alright, so I'm presuming 1st of June. It's effective.
Yes.
Alright, perfect. So what is the minimum threshold?
So, let's say if your business is making a profit of above 375,000 dirhams, then only corporate tax will be levied at 9% rate.
Alright, so I've also heard that UAE charges the least rate when it comes to corporate tax.
It's like one of the lowest tax rate globally.
Globally, which I think it stands at 9% if I'm...
Yes.
Alright, perfect. So is this tax also levied in other countries?
Yeah, so most of the developed countries, they charge around 12 to 15 to 20%. But in UAE, it's 9%.
Alright, so again to clarify, it's only charged on profits, not turnover.
Correct. It's only charged on the profits of the business.
And what about people who are getting salaries? What about that?
So salaries will be out of scope for the corporate tax purposes.
Alright, so will business owners earning from the entity as managerial remuneration be subject to the corporate tax?
So as long as the remuneration is as per the market rate, it will not be subject to corporate tax. However, any excess benefits which the owner or let's say any high level management is taking, in that case, it will be subject to corporate tax.
Alright, understood. Perfect. So moving on to the next question. What about the income earned from bank deposits, saving schemes, investments in property market, etc.? Will that be counted?
So no, it will not be counted. Any income which you are deriving from your savings account, your investments, your foreign investments accounts or any dividends, that will not be counted on the corporate tax.
Perfect. So now that we have that settled, let's move on to the freelancers. Are they subject to corporate tax?
So as long as the freelancers turnover is exceeding 375,000 dirhams, those corporate tax will be applicable at 9%.
No one's safe from the corporate tax then. But okay, what about non-residents? Are they also subject to corporate tax?
So any income which is deriving from the UAE itself, let's say a person has a permanent establishment, which is the company is over here located and it's earning some profits, which is obviously above the threshold. In that case, all the non-residents will be taxable for the corporate tax.
It is what it is then. Alright, so Mansoor, who is exempted from the corporate tax?
Any qualifying free zones, natural resource extraction businesses, government entities, pension funds, investment funds will be exempt from the corporate tax.
And is it mandatory to maintain records?
Yes, it is mandatory to maintain all your books of accounts for 7 years.
Alright, so having said that, since he's saying it's mandatory, I strongly advise, and I'm sure he'll agree, to maintain your books of records and have a systematic arrangement of your books from now onwards to avoid hiccups in the future. So please get in touch with our financial advisors and they can let you know more about this. So moving on, when should tax returns be filed?
Tax return should be filed after 9 months of the completion of your relevant tax period.
Alright, perfect. So moving on to our last question. Can group file a single tax return and can they make a single payment?
Yes, certainly the organizations can create a group account and can file a single tax return.
Perfect. So thank you so much for your time, Mansoor. We appreciate your time so much. And also, guys, don't forget to stay tuned to our series. We have a new video coming up every week, and we have new updates on corporate tax and the guidelines that are available in the UAE. So don't forget to press the bell icon and subscribe to our channel to never miss an update. Thank you so much for your time.